Guys, I'm back with another Marvel Legends figure review, and today another figure from the Iron Man 3 wave of figures from a while back now is the comic version of Iron Patriot. So this guy's pretty cool, not without those flaws, and not overly bringing anything new to the table, but I'm a pretty big fan of the comic Norman Osborn Iron Patriot. I really like the armor. So I really wanted to get this Marvel Legend out of my collection for a while now. Got him loose at a comic book store. And yeah, he's pretty cool. I mean, basically, he just reuses the Extremis armor Iron Man body with a different sculpted chest piece there. Everything else I'm pretty sure is the same or pretty close to the same. But that's okay because I really like this sculpt for the armor. It has a really nice sleek sort of design, but it also has that modern look as well. It looks really, really good. So as far as I know, he didn't come with any accessories except for the back piece. So we'll just get right into sculpt in detail. And I really like the head sculpt on this guy, if it wants to focus here. There we go. I think the head sculpt looks really good. Really captures the look from the comics. Has that really sort of sleek and intimidating look to it. Really like the eyes. You got the yellow painted in there with a bit of a black trim, which looks really cool. The black is painted on the mouth and look good. He has this nice sort of pearlescent white. Instead of just a plain white, it's like a pearlescent white, and it shines really nicely, and it looks really good on the faceplate, which I really like. The rest here is just this nice shiny red, which looks pretty good. Some nice random sculpted details you can just take in yourself there. Got the shoulder pads, which are on a hinge, so it can allow for more articulation. And on the front here, you do have the star, which is pretty cool, instead of just the normal looking, whatever it was. I don't know if it was a triangle or if it was just a circle on this one or not. Can't remember. Then you have this nice shiny blue with the red and the pearlescent white. Looks really good. I think one of the best things about this figure is the paint apps. It just visually looks like a really good figure. These little cylinder things on the hips can be swiveled up if you want, if you think they're hindering articulation, so that's cool. You also have one hand which is sculpted in a balled up fist, which is cool, and the other one is sculpted in a open, I guess, or repulsor blast hand, and you do have the repulsor painted in a yellow there, which is pretty cool. So that looks good. You got it painted there too, actually. You got the legs, look nice. Got the, again, nice sleek design. The paint looks really nice. Got the feet there with like the little sculpted toes there. Looks pretty cool. But aside from that, not really much else to say. Just a really good looking figure. It looks really cool. In terms of articulation, he's pretty good. His ball joint at the head with a hinge at the neck. The head does like to sort of pop up a bit more. It can be a little challenging getting the looking straight, but it can be done. Ball hinges at the shoulders, which move decently. Swivels the bicep. Double hinges at the elbow, move pretty good. Ball hinges at the wrists. A ball joint at the torso, no waist swivel. Ball hinges at the hips, which could move more. It would be nice if they moved a bit more than they do. Not terrible, but could be better. Swivels at the bicep thigh, I'm pretty sure. Double hinges at the knees and hinges at the ankle with no rocker joints. It can be a little challenging to get him in more dynamic poses, I will say that, but even just standing there, he looks really, really cool. My only real gripe with the figure is maybe it's just also, this is from like years ago now, so maybe the scaling for Marvel Legends was a little different. I think it was. But this figure does seem a little short, a little on the small side. He seems a little short and he seems a little thin. And I think this is just the issue with most Iron Man figures back in the day. In a lot of these cases, like the arms are so thin, there's no way a human body is going to fit in this armor unless they are extremely anorexic or the armor is as thin as paper. He's quite skinny. I think he could have been a bit thicker. He'd say it thicker. But yeah, I think he could have been a bit thicker. I also think he could be taller. I'll give you a look at him with one of the other figures in the wave, which is Ultron. Ultron's a bit taller than him, but Ultron also has a bit more mass to him, which I think looks better. It makes more sense. Ultron's a little taller too. I think I don't mind that. I kind of like Ultron being a bit bigger than other people. But then comparing him with the more recent Marvel's Civil War Iron Man Mark 46. I hope I'm getting the mark right. You'll see this Iron Man is not only taller, but he's much, just beefier. It looks like a human being can actually fit in this armor. Where in the Iron Patriot armor, aside from being way short, as you can see, he also just is a lot thinner, and it doesn't make a ton of sense. Um, that being said, it's not a huge issue. It still looks really good. Overall, I really like the figure. If you're an Iron Man collector, Iron Man armor collector, you're collecting supervillains, and especially if you're trying to build up your Dark Avengers display, this is a must get. It makes for definitely a very unique piece on the shelf. It really does stand out nicely and looks really, really cool. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video.